Good morning everyone. Goeiemôre almal. Groet vanoggend die gemeente van die Here. Is lekker om weer vanoggend saam met u te kan wees, al is dit nou oor 'n video, oor social media. Maar ons is nog steeds dankbaar vir die Here vir dit wat hy vir ons doen. And even in this extraordinary circumstances, we can still be glad and we can still pray for each other and we can still share the word of the Lord with each other. Although all the home cells have been closed and all the other groups have also been stopped, even our services, due to this extraordinary circumstances, we are still glad and we still love the Lord and we're still grateful for what He has done and for what He is still doing. So it is with great joy in my heart that I share the word with you this morning, as the elders have decided that this is the way forward for the next couple of weeks or months, but we'll keep you updated on that. This morning I want to speak about this extraordinary circumstances. And I want to speak about the story of Jonah, which we all know very well. We've heard it in Sunday school. We sang the song of Jonah. Jonah was gestuur, ons ken hy koortjie. And there was a song a couple of years ago about brother Jonah. But as it may be, there's a story that's hidden in Jonah about his disobedience. We know when God spoke to him about, I want you to go this way, he decided to go the other way, and he got on a ship. And trying to flee from God, the ship ran into trouble, it ran into a storm. And it was quite a fierce storm. And that make the extraordinary circumstance that he found himself in because of his disobedience. But it's interesting to know that the sailors who knows the sea, they know the signs of trouble, they know when there's a storm brewing, didn't see anything. And they set sail and they went off on their merry way. And suddenly there was a strong wind and the storm came up and it hit them hard. And while these guys were trying to fight the storm, keeping the sails afloat and throwing some stuff off the ship to make it lighter, Jonah was asleep, not a care in the world. And this morning I want to speak about when our circumstances that's brewing in our life and our friends and our family and our neighbors have no idea what we're going through. I know there's some of us that are crying ourselves to sleep, asking God questions about our situations, and it seems as if the storm just won't pass. Our children, our financial situation, our situation at work. There's a couple of things that's keeping us awake at night for some of us. But while Jonah was on the ship, other people were trying to make the situation better. I want to encourage you this morning. There are people praying for you. There are people that's on their knees asking God to keep us and to help us through this difficult time. I want to read a couple of verses for you in Jonah chapter 1 from verse 13. I'm going to read in Afrikaans. Nogtans het die manne geroei om die skip weer land toe te bring, maar hulle kon nie, omdat die see hoe langer onstuimiger teen hulle geword het. Toe roep hulle tot die Here en sê, ag Here, laat ons tog nie vergaan weens die lewe van hierdie man nie, en bring geen onskuldige bloed oor ons nie, want U, Here, het gedoen na u welbehaag. En hulle het Jona geneem en hom in die see gegooi en die see het stil geword van sy omstandigheid. I just want to read those 3 verses. Sometimes our circumstances is so that other people don't know what we're going through, like I've said. And then we try on our own to get out of it, to get out of the storm. We try on our own. Sometimes we're ashamed of where we find ourselves. Sometimes it is because of our disobedience. So it's natural to be ashamed of where we are at the moment. But this morning, I heard the Lord said that we must do 2 things. We've got 2 groups of people that must do one or the other. We have people that will have to pick up what we have lost. If you look at verse 15, en hulle het Jona opgetel. Dit meen, daar is iets wat ons moet weer optel. Ek weet nie vanoggend of dit u gebedslewe is en of dit u stilte tyd is of wat dit is wat u weer moet optel nie. Maar ek glo vanoggend die Here praat met mense oor tel op wat jy laat val het. There's something that you must pick up again. And then there's the second group. Those are the people that needs to put something down. When they throw him overboard, there's something that some people must throw overboard. Wat is dit wat u opgetel het, wat u in hierdie situasie geplaas het? Wat u moet neergooi, wat u moet laat val, wat u moet oorboord gooi vanoggend. U weet wat dit is en die Here weet wat dit is. Het verlede week toe ons so saam by die Saterdagoggend en ek dink aan die boek Daniel en ek kry die gesig, nee. It is in Arabic. Letters against the wall in Arabic. And as I look at these letters, the sign, the writing against the wall, just below it, the words were written. I know. And I shared with the men last week that I don't know what you're going through, but the Lord is saying this morning, He knows. He knows what you're going through. He knows your pain, He knows your heartache, and He knows about your struggle. He sees that. And this morning He wants to encourage you. Some of you, pick up what you've lost. Some of you, put down, throw it away. Throw away that you have picked up. It doesn't belong there. I want you to take courage this morning that God still loves us. Even through this pandemic, He still loves us. He hasn't changed, although our circumstances has changed. All the groups in the church has closed down. Our services has been suspended until further notice. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't pray and read the Word and feed ourselves in these difficult circumstances. So be encouraged this morning that God still loves us. Let's not stop praying for Ricky and Yvette in the circumstances they are. Send a message so now and again. They get flooded with messages, but if you can, do that. But please don't stop praying for them. Pray for our church, pray for our members, pray for me and Jeff that's taking the reins now while Ricky is off sick, so that we can make godly decisions concerning the church. So we will keep you updated on the next couple of weeks on how things will progress at church. Don't stop giving your tithes and your offerings. Pay directly in the bank account if you can, and then be faithful in that. And then I want to wish all the fathers a happy Father's Day. Children and moms, spoil the man in your life, the husband, the father. Spoil them today, and let this day be the day of the Lord. Be blessed, and God bless. Amen.